Hi, Peter again. In our earlier talk, we mentioned operators and motions, and how can we use both of them to construct a whole Vim command. I still remember the general rules. It's hello, like say hello world, something like this. You have first type 1 operator, then a number, then a motion, something like this, like a D, G, anything like this. But we talk about that, but we didn't cover enough of those motions and operators. Of course, not all of the operators and all of them are there are hundreds of them. No, maybe not hundreds of them, but certainly a lot of them. We don't need to remember all of them, but there are still maybe a few of them that are really useful. So then I really need to talk about in our screencast. But just now I just think about that how to do this screencast. I certainly believe it will be really boring to just talk about operators and motions in a plain way, and I will just type one by one, so it will be really boring, like W, like GG, like G, something like this. It will be really boring, and but certainly a good idea come to me, and I think I would rather to talk, give this screencast the topic. It's something stupid, named big and small. Big and small. Maybe you don't know what big and small means here. I want to say it's just I will talk about O. I will talk about O. It's lowercase o and capital O. So we just call it small o and big O, and small y and big Y, small small p and big P, small I and big I. So in I'm Chinese. In China, we always talk about lowercase as something small, and the uppercase as something big. I'm not sure if the native speakers talk this way. Anyway, I don't care. But anyway, why they are so important? Let me show you. So first, let's talk about how to go into insert mode from normal mode. Is the most often used one is I, but you know what is big I? Big I is like this. You type small I and you insert right before the cursor, and if you type big I, then you start your insert as beginning of the line. This is really useful. And another useful one is you type A and then small a. You can insert right after the cursor position. And but if you want to start your writing at the end of this line, you just type big A. It's like this. Then small a and big A. Okay, let's end it. Small a and big A. Okay, now what small o and big O means? Small o means this. You open you go from normal mode to insert mode, but you open a new line and then start writing. And what big O means is like this. You type big O and you also go into insert mode, but you start a new line above the cursor position. So that's the difference. Then one common editing task is that you need to copy and paste. In Vim, you don't call it copy, you call it yank, Y-A-N-K, yank. Maybe you don't know what yank means. You can try help y like this. And also, if you don't know any of those big and small bullshit, you can just type help p like this, and of course you got the big P here, and you can also type maybe help W. You also have small w and big W. That's different words, big word and small word, and that's they're different. You can check help file for more information. And anything, Vim help system is really powerful. You generally can find anything in the help system. But we're not going to show you all of them in our screencast because time is limited. So let's continue. So I think I need to talk about yank and paste. Okay, how to yank a line? It's like this. Y. Okay, I got this line in one of the special buffer. Then I can type put. It's not paste. It's like paste, but it's not paste. We call it put, and then it's small p. I'm sorry. You found to yank the whole line. You need to type yy, and if you want to put, you type p. And let's try again. You have yy here. Now p, and you type p, then you paste something below the current line. And but if you use big P, you paste something above the current line. So that's the difference. And yeah, that's big and small. You cut and paste big and small and anything. Okay, that's my stupid idea of giving such name big and small of this to this screencast to make things maybe a little more funny. Maybe it's not funny at all, but okay, that's all I want to talk about. So enjoy. Bye.